Such beautiful kata to give us. Brothers and sisters, for today he's living all the way in Canada and we can't get him to be here, so to hear him more often. So today I will ask him to give you a little kata, something of his knowledge to educate you, brothers and sisters. I do hope you listen and practice whatsoever he preach. Thank you so much. And please give a round of applause.
Sitaramam Shakti, Vanakam to each and every one of you. It's always a pleasure to be here among all of you. I always feel at home when I'm here. And, I speak about the many forms of God that reside in this temple. But, one form of God I don't often speak of. And one form of God, many of us know of, we can identify. But, maybe we don't know too many details about this God. Maybe we don't know too much. If someone shows us the murti of this God, we can say, okay, this is the God. But we don't know exactly what are all these different areas this God deals with or can help us with. And that God I want to speak about today is Naag Devta. Naag Devta is the serpent God. And the Nags reside in the Nagalok region. They have control over the weather, especially when it comes to water and rain. For Naag Devta, he carries a special importance within Hinduism. Many people who do farming would do the worship of Naag Devta. And indeed, even Naag Devta is actually the father of even one form of the Divine Mother. That's how powerful he is. He can bless you with various things, but notably, he gives you protection from any sorts of snake bites. He can give you protection from any danger. And by danger, I mean like, you go outside of your house, whatever, like you're traveling in your car, protection from those sorts of dangers, protection from any sort of bodily injury, and any sorts of dangers you encounter in your daily life. So he is there for protection against danger. But there's two aspects that most people don't know about when it comes to Naag Devta. And that is the aspect of rain. Naag Devta has control over the water. It is believed that all the Nags have control over that domain. Naag Devta also can bless one with fertility. If someone does not have a child, Naag Devta can be approached as well to bless them. And this brings me to a little story related to Naag Devta. And a little story that speaks to his aspect of rain. There was once a great spiritual man, a great yogi. And everywhere he went, people would show him respect. Everyone would, touch his feet. Everyone would give him the respect that he deserved. But one day he went to a village, and instead of the people respecting him, all the villagers decided to show him disrespect. They decided to show him that he wasn't worth anything. He was a great spiritual man, he was a great yogi, but no one wanted to respect him. So as a result, they disrespected him. But something happened to that village. That great yogi, after he was angered, he went to Naag Devta and he took control of all the serpents. He took control of all the serpents and he stopped the rain from falling. So years and years are passing and there is no rain for the crops. Everyone is starving. They have to import food from elsewhere. Everyone is starving. And no one in the village, wants to apologize to this great yogi. No one in this village wants to fix their mistake. They've disrespected the yogi and they're so egotistical. They're so full of themselves. What have they told the yogi? They don't want to come to the realization that they are wrong and say sorry. So they continue with their ways. And as the years pass by, things are getting worse and worse. There's no crops. How are they going to feed their children? How are they going to continue with their lives? So one of the individuals in the village, he was a great spiritual person. He was an aspiring spiritual person. And you know, he said, he went to the villagers one day and he said, all of you here, you guys know that you disrespected the yogi. You should ask for forgiveness. Yet none of you here want to take a stand and do the right thing. All of you here, you have ego, you have abhiman, and you don't want to do what is right. And this is something that happens often in the world today. Sometimes, we follow the crowd. We follow everybody. I know sometimes we follow everybody to do the wrong thing. So we have to be conscious of what we do in life. Because following the crowd might make you popular, might make you, get a lot of friends. But what happens when you follow the crowd and you do something to your detriment, to your harm? So now, the only spiritual person in the village, he goes nicely. He goes to the yogi and he says, Yogi, on behalf of all the villagers here, I am apologizing to you. I am saying sorry to you. I know they are filled with ego, they are corrupted in their mind, but today I'm going to say sorry. I'm going to take that stand to say sorry to you. Please forgive them, release the Nagas, and give the village back rain. So he goes, he begs and he prays and he goes to this yogi and he begs and does whatever he needs to do. And as a result, the yogi releases all the nags and the rain begins to fall again. All the crops and everything, they grow the crops and everything. They're able to feed their families, they're able to feed the village. But you see, there's a deeper lesson to this story. There's a little bit deeper lesson to all of this. One that I want to leave with you today. If you master the art of speaking to somebody with respect, speaking to someone in a soft-hearted way, speaking to someone in a compassionate way, if you master the art of speaking to someone with respect and understanding, you can sway any force. You can overcome any force. You can win the heart of somebody. And too often, we have little issues with this person, we have these issues with that person, or sometimes people, sometimes you say something to somebody, and they take it wrong. But if you just took one time to say it differently, to speak a little bit more nice, use a little bit different tone, a nice tone, a soft tone, how better things could be, how better your relations could be with one another. So the lesson I want to leave you with is a very simple one. If you can speak to someone with respect, understanding, and compassion, you can win the heart of anyone and sway any other force. All of that disagreement, all of that conflict you have with people, if we just take the little stand to change the tone, even the little tone or the words that we use with someone, we can change so much in our lives when it comes to the relationships. So I want to leave you with this message. Bolo Naag Devta ki Jai.
Thank you, Anthony. Brothers and sisters, like I told you, he has so much kathas, and he could lead you to victory. All you have to do, practice. Practice what he is preaching to you. Like I always say that earlier even today, I told you that. With love, you could get anything. With respect, people will respect you. Whatsoever you give, that's what you will receive. So let all of us join and change our style in life. everything will come so easy to you. You don't have to beg. You don't have to beg. Simple respect. And where it starts? At home. It starts from your parents, your elder brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, I just don't want to talk too much, but I always will tell you, practice will make perfect. You will be perfect in doing everything. You will get all things will come to you so easy. You know, before you put your hand together, you will get what you want. So, I must thank you for your patient listening. And may God bless each and every one of you.